Hey. Hi, sorry I got cut off.
That's okay, Miss Williams. We just got talking with Yolanda about her experience, and I was hoping that you could share yours. Everything from the good to the end, where, from the good to the bad, just your experience of buying a home and going from renting to where you are now.
Okay, well, recently I got married back in July, and probably around, I think, like October, I started thinking about, okay, well, it's time to, start looking at houses. We weren't exactly financially ready, or we didn't have really anything saved for a home, but I thought, hey, let's just start looking and, see what's out there. And I ran across Frank Montrose, and I signed onto his website, and he quickly gave me a phone call back, and he had Sandra call me. And the day that Sandra called me, things just took off completely. She was there every step of the way. She constantly kept in touch with me. She introduced me to Tom, and from the day that I first spoke to Tom, he was always on point. It was Sandra and Tom on point every day, every step of the way. It was basically no waiting period. There was, they started with the paperwork, and I'm going to say maybe 2 months later I was in a home,
Wonderful.
Right, no waiting. That's what I loved it too. It took
me
just a month.
No waiting.
Man, only took a month, so about a week or so. But everybody was like telling me the lawyer, and everybody, wow, you got good credit score, and wasn't nothing wrong.
Right, and exactly. I felt if we were better prepared at the time, this was no preparation at all for us. This was just like we were thrown in there, and we went through the process, and we're in a home.
Right. They made it so easy for us, for real. I didn't know it was this easy. I thought it was going to be hard.
Exactly. They made the whole process easy.
Right. They had me stepping out on faith. They had me stepping out on faith for real. They was guiding me real good. And I was running. I was going to work, back and forth to work, getting up in the morning, running to the banks, running here and there, running here and there. I had everything they asked me to get, and I moved in a month.
Miss Williams, that's wonderful. And I heard you when you said that you were getting so many negative comments. I was getting the same kind of thing. People are negative, and they say, well, you can't do it. Wow. When they found out that it took me only 2 months, they were just like, wow,
Right. Now she's trying to find her house, but she filed bankruptcy, so she can't do it. The main lady said, don't get no house. No, Yolanda, that's going to be too much on you. Don't do that. You're going to have a garbage bill. You're going to have a water bill. You're going to have so many bills. You cannot even afford that. And I listened to her for a minute, but I went and talked to Sandy, and Sandy told me, oh, no, don't you listen to her. Oh, no. Then about the next week, she is.
And, guys, and Miss Williams, I wanted to ask you, how many bedroom, how many bath home did you buy?
I got 3. Oh, as a matter of fact, y'all, I got 2 baths, too. I have 3 bedrooms, which I really have 4, but I made the other one into a den. So I have 3 bedrooms, a den, and 2 bathrooms. My floor is brand new. My floors are wooden. Everybody can come in here and say, wow, where you get them floors from, girl?
Miss Williams.
Brand new carpet on my room floor. All 3 of them in the den. Man, my den is so beautiful.
Yeah. Miss Williams,
I'm saying, I couldn't believe it. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Miss Williams, I have a question for you, Miss Williams. And when we started the process, you did something that just totally amazed me. We did hit some turbulence right in the beginning, and I would like you to share with everybody what you did, because I do tell your story to many, many people. And it's because, like in the beginning of the call, I said that I have been through so many loan officers. And when a loan officer looks at your credit report and they see a repo or a judgment on your credit report, I've seen so many loan officers just say, oh, no, goodbye. They don't spend the time. I know Tom and I, went across all. We put out all your different options that you can, you had available to you. I was amazed on what you did, and I would like you to tell everybody what you did, the experience of it, because I have told your story many, many times, and you are really, it's so inspiring what you did. So can you share what happened?
Well, exactly like Sandra said, when we got started and it was time to look at our credit reports and everything, we found that my husband had a judgment on his credit and that neither one of us knew anything about. But we didn't let it discourage us or anything. We jumped right on it. We took Tom's advice and we filed a motion to vacate the judgment, and it took a matter of maybe 2 weeks to get it taken off of his credit report. He went down and filed the necessary paperwork. I think it only cost us maybe $230, but it's well worth it. I mean, we have a beautiful home, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms now. We took the necessary steps, and it worked.
And I remember
they
that day.
Completely threw it out.
I remember that day that your husband went to court, and we're all. I knew it was like the time, and we're all I was by my phones, and when I got your text saying that the judge threw it out, tell everybody how long it took for the judge to throw it out.
I don't know.
How long was he in front of the judge?
10 seconds. As soon as he stood up in court, he threw it out. It was no ifs, ands, or buts. He just threw it out.
And I think, Ms. Williams, I remember the day that me and you spoke, and you asked me, well, what do we do? And, I threw that option out to you. I said, well, there's many different things you can do, and you said to me, actually, you came up with this idea. You said, well, can we go to court and fight it? And I said, well, yeah, and all you have to do is go and contact the courts, and that's exactly what you did. And the importance of that and the amazement of that is 99% of people I speak to, and when that's mentioned, they don't follow through with it. Once I heard that you actually followed through with it, I went, you know what, this is a customer that Tom Ransack wants to work with, because this is a customer who wants ownership. What you did was to show out there that, this judgment, one, they had no proof that it was yours. Number 2, the judge agreed with you 100%, slammed his gavel, removed it, and it was off your credit within 2 weeks, which was amazing to me.
Can you share with everybody the dollar amount of that judgment?
I believe it was like $236.
No. What was the judgment?
Oh, how much the judgment? Oh, I'm sorry. It was $5,000.
$5,000.
And it cost you only $200. That's not bad. And an afternoon.
Exactly. It was well worth it.
In 2-3 seconds in front of the judge, too.
This is Evelyn Walker, and I am so convinced. And Tom and Sandy, I am your next customer. Just tell me what to do.
Well,
yeah. You know what? Can I just say one thing? Whatever you don't know, they're going to guide you through it to get that house. They're going to guide you. So ask millions of questions. Tom's going to answer them.